from New York. From New York.
Live from New York.
Live from New York.
Live from New York.
Careful, gentlemen. Rick, don't fight.
That's New York.
Live from New York.
Live from New York. Live from New York.
Live from New York.
They have been holding a New Year's Eve celebration since the early 1900s. The first New Year's Eve celebration was in what is now known as Times Square, was held on New Year's Eve in 1904. The New York Times newspaper had opened their headquarters at One Times Square and Long Acre Square and persuaded the city to rename Triangular Square surrounding it for their newspaper. The newspaper's owner, Adolph Oakes, decided to celebrate the opening of the company's new headquarters with a midnight fireworks show on the roof of the building on December 31st, 1903. Close to 200,000 people attended the event, displacing the traditional celebrations that had normally been held at Trinity Church. However, Oakes wanted a bigger spectacle at the building to draw more attention to the newly renamed Times Square. New idea for the celebration in Times Square this year for New Year's Eve.
All right, let's hear it.
Listen, sir, we've been setting off fireworks for the last 4 years for this celebration. Don't you think it would be better to do something different? I have this plan. I could make a large ball with about 100 lights, about 700 pounds in weight, and 5 feet in diameter.
That is a great idea. Now, what exactly do we do with this ball?
I was thinking that we take the ball and get it to put it on a special flagpole, and then we could lower the ball slowly until it would hit the bottom of the pole at approximately 12 o'clock.
A flagpole. And the ball drops at approximately 12 o'clock. So the ball would hit the bottom a second after midnight to celebrate the New Year?
Yes.
Huh. I like it.
Start the construction soon, sir?
Start right away.
Okay. The ball would drop for the next 35 years. In 1942 and 1943, the ball was not dropped due to wartime lighting restrictions in case of an enemy attack. Instead, there was a moment of silence at 12 o'clock midnight, followed by the sounds of chimes through the speakers in Times Square. Excuse me, sir, but due to war, you're not going to be able to do the ball drop this New Year's.
What? You mean that we can't drop the ball? We've been dropping that ball for more than 35 years, General!
Sir, the government fears that if there's too much noticeable commotion, it would draw attention to the enemies, and they would attack again.
No, can't have that.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to find another way to do your celebration.
Well, General, I wasn't prepared for that. We will find another way to celebrate. And it will be just as great.
I'm sure it will, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you, General.
From 1981 to 1989, the third ball was decorated in honor of the I Love New York campaign with red bulbs and a green stem to give it an appearance of an apple. The original white bulb returned in 1989, but were replaced in 1991 with red, white, and blue bulbs to salute the troops of Operation Desert Shield. The third ball was redesigned again in 1995 for New Year's Eve 1996, adding rhinestones and a computerized lighting system featuring strobe lights. Mr. Oakes?
Yes?
I'm here from the mayor's office, and we have a new campaign. It's called the I Love New York.
I love New York.
So, with this campaign, we are featuring New York as the Big Apple.
Okay.
We would like you to change the ball to an apple.
You know, my grandfather 80 years ago started a tradition of dropping that ball for New Year's to welcome in the new year. And you want me to change the ball to an apple?
Only for a few years, sir, just to get our campaign going.
Huh. And this campaign, is it to bring more people to New York, more tourists, and more money?
More profit.
Well, I like it. Let's do it. I'll change the ball to an apple. We'll start a new tradition based on the old one.
Okay, sir. Sounds like a plan. I'll let the mayor know and have his people call your people.
Yes, have his people call my people, and that way none of us have to talk to each other.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, sir. This New Year's Eve celebration has been going on for over 100 years. The ball drop is a huge deal to the New Yorkers. It's a big honor for them to have one of the biggest celebrations for the new year. People all over the world watch this event. Mr. Oakes was first planning for this celebration to just celebrate the New York Times, but then everything changed. He wanted a bigger celebration, and he got it. About 200,000 people attended that first event back in 1903, and now millions of people watch it. The ball drop either here in Times Square or on TV in their living room. All of America is watching Times Square in those last few and first seconds of the new year.
Camera rolling.
Should I walk in or no?
Okay. All right, you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready. I got it.
You don't need to type it in. You don't think I can remember well we can't have that?
You got kind of a stupid look on your face.
Like waiting.
There's no problem with me finding the camera.
Start.
Zane better be making sure that all the rest of these little shit. Sorry, my fault.
I was like, what?